Hello and welcome to Fox Gaming. Today I'm going to show you how easy it can be to paint up a whole army of Middle-earth strategy battle game. I'm talking of course about the Army of the Dead. In this video I will show you how to paint this army and talk about why you may want to. Like and subscribe if you find this video helpful, it really helps me out. Now, on to the video. Okay, so first I assembled the models and undercoated them with white scar. You can use another undercoat if you like, but I recommend that you use a very light cold color. This is because the model will end up with a cold look, and that is exactly what I want for these models. Then I use lead belcher to paint in some of the metal details. In this case I paint the sword and some of the chainmail. You can paint in more details if you want, but I really just want to get this army done. Let me know in the comments below if you like the Army of the Dead and if you plan on making an army for yourself. The next color I use is Athematic Blue, Contrast. This color goes over the entire model. Load up your brush and just hit every single part. After that is done, make sure the paint completely dries before proceeding. It is a good idea to batch paint these models if you want to do them quickly. Next I use white scar and dry brush the entire model. Okay, so why would you want to paint this army? It could be because you are entering a tournament and need an army to participate. Or you want to paint up a new army for your collection. Maybe you don't enjoy painting but really want to play with painted miniatures. Well, whatever the reason, this army is a great choice. And that is it. The model is done, simple and easy. Now on to the base. The base is really simple too, but it makes a real difference. To complement the theme of death, I firstly glue on some skulls. To illustrate how many models you would need for a complete army, I have made a list. Most tournaments use 650 points for their army size. 650 points of Army of the Dead could be like this. The King of the Dead for 100 points, 2 Heralds of the Dead for 140 points total, 3 Riders of the Dead for 72 points, Warrior with Banner for 39 points, 20 Warriors of the Dead for 296 points, for a total of 647 points. You can of course adjust the number of warriors and riders if you want more riders. You would need to paint 27 models, and this can be done in one day. The cost of this army in pounds is just over 100. I put on some modeling sand using PVA glue. When that has dried completely, I base coat the sand using Rhinox hide. If you want to make the base even faster, you can use Sterling Mud texture paint instead of sand and Rhinox hide. The result is almost the same, as Sterling Mud is essentially sand mixed with Rhinox hide. Is this army any good though? Well, first of all of your models has the terror rule, and that means that enemy models will need to pass courage checks to move into combat with your models. If they fail, they cannot act in that round. This will really mess up lower courage armies, and they cannot attack you. Your models are then able to get a lot of favorable fights. Next, I dry brush the sand heavily using Karak stone. Your weapons strike against the target's courage as well, and that means that you in general will have an easier time when trying to wound the enemy. Combine that with a really high defense, which makes it really hard to wound you. All in all, this is a great army, and it's easy to paint. On to the skulls. I start by painting them with Screaming Skull. Then I shade the skulls with Agrax Earthshade. While this is drying, I paint the rim of the base black for a clean look. Lastly, I lightly dry brush the entire base with pallid witch flesh. And there you have it. Easy, simple, and looks good on the battlefield. This is it for now. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video and found it helpful, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to our channel for more exciting content like this. By subscribing, you'll stay up to date with our latest videos and be a part of our growing community. We appreciate your support and it encourages us to create more valuable content. So go ahead, hit the like and subscribe buttons, and we'll see you in the next video.